What is up? What is up? As usual, I have a lot to cover tonight, so I need to get rolling right away. As we do every week, Beautiful Distractions Modeling, Jay Anthony and the boys send me out my Cone Zone Girls of the Week. This week, I want to introduce, wow, another one. Jay Anthony, you are the man, the man. Amanda McLean, give it up for Amanda McLean. Yeah. Whoa. Holy crap! That'll go on the blooper reel. Okay, now that I about fell into your lap, how are you, Amanda?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm better. Well, cool. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Mm-hmm. Very cool. How long have you been with Jay Anthony?
I've known him for a while. I met him through a mutual friend. Mm-hmm. Basically, he gives me opportunities to move on and do better and pursue more modeling and stuff.
Very cool. So have you have you done a shoot with him already?
Mm-hmm. I did one like about 3 weeks ago.
Cool. Are they online already? Are the pictures up?
Not yet.
They're
still getting edited.
Okay. Well, cool.
Make sure they look good.
Make sure they look good?
Yeah. It's always good.
I was going to say, there's not a lot to, there's not much editing there.
Well, thank you.
You're pretty good looking.
Thank you.
Sorry, honey. Get the couch for that now. So are you single? Are you dating?
No,
are you
I
married?
have a boyfriend.
Do you have a boyfriend? Mm-hmm. What does he do?
He's a bartender right now.
He's a bartender. Mm-hmm. And what do you do besides the modeling?
I'm receptionist.
Receptionist. Very
part-time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, part-time.
It's fun.
Cool. So it fills up your day, huh?
Yeah.
Well, nice.
Yep.
Nice. Anything else you want to shout out? Are you on MySpace, Facebook, all that good stuff?
I'm on every Facebook, MySpace. Yeah, you can find me on there.
Cool.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
How do they find you?
I don't know my name's Amanda McLean. I'm on Facebook. I don't know.
Like, they can just type in your name?
Yeah, I don't know what my email address is on there at all. But
okay.
Yeah.
Well, if they typed in Amanda McLean, they could hit you up?
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we get into the monologue tonight?
Thanks for having me on your show.
Cool. You going to hang out? I know you have to leave here in a little bit. Can you hang out with me for a little bit?
Yes, I can.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Through the monologue at least?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay. Amanda McLean. All right. Got to put the package right after falling off the stage there. Tonight. What? Don't make me come out there. Tonight, I just want to let everybody know that it's all about me. Now, the reason I sound like Terrell Owens in a room full of mirrors, about 2 weeks ago, I was sitting in a shopping mall food court eating lunch. I wasn't bothering anybody. In fact, I was enjoying my lunch while writing material for tonight's show. My day was going perfectly. Subway gave me fresh bread, and everything I put on paper was gold. So I hope. Everything came to a screeching halt when huge beer gut hanging out of baseball jersey guy sat to my right and looked in my direction. As he psychotically stared at me like I was the porn star he had been stalking, he shoveled food in his hole, like Jason Pryor, and like it was his last supper before the leave. You did not want to see that at home, trust me. And just like the hobo on the street corner, I don't want to make eye contact as I knew what would happen. But that didn't stop him. After a couple of minutes and a mouthful of Chinese food falling into his lap, he said, "Hey, Cone Zone, maybe you could help me with something." That's fantastic. I got into television so I could become Fraser Crane and solve everybody's problems. Now, I realize that being in the boob tube, getting recognized is just part of the gig. But I also thought that me in sweatpants and a pen in hand would give off the vibe that I didn't want to be bothered. So I closed my eyes and prayed for the sniper bullet, hoping this baboon would catch the hint and go away. Instead, he continued, "Do you know what I want? I want a woman who says she's going to call and actually follows through. Deep down, I wanted to respond with, well, quit dressing like a knob, take a toothbrush to those yellow candy corn chiclets, and you may want to slap some deodorant on those Chewbacca-looking pits because you smell like a fucking skunk shitting in period blood. But I was in a good mood. And I gave him the pity yet sarcastic, "Oh, me too." It seemed from that point on I was cursed. Every time I turned around, I was inundated with constant whiners, and I want this, I want that, give me this, give me that, me, me, me. So like I said, tonight it's my turn. I'm going to vent about the things that I want. Now bear in mind, some of the things I want aren't world-changing, and I also realize that people in hell want Slurpees, but here it goes. The things I want. Forgive me, but I have to throw my 2 cents in here. I want waiters and waitresses to quit writing their name on my paper tablecloth. Now, I don't want to sound like I'm better than anybody, but I don't need to know your name, Kelly with the heart over the I, okay? I'm not asking you on a date. You're not going on my Christmas card list, okay? Just bring my grub and keep my non-alcoholic beverage of choice filled. And oh yeah, I don't want the smiley face on my bill either. You just spent 45 minutes taking more smoke breaks than Andrew Dice Clay waiting for his wife to give birth. You ignored me like the racist uncle at a family reunion. So don't graffiti tag my check with your last-ditch effort for a bigger tip, okay? I want restaurant servers and busboys to quit spinning their trays on their middle finger. You're not Meadowlark Lemon entertaining the kids at the Harlem Globetrotters game, all right? If you're not going to the bucket of confetti, then how about just picking up my empty plate over here, okay, shithead? I want commercials to quit using kids and babies to sell non-kid and baby products. No wonder child stars are depressed, strung-out alkies by age 12. Their first memory in show business was swimming in Massengale douche water during the Super Bowl for the entire planet to see. If you want to sell your wireless family phone plan, then do what everyone else in marketing does. Go to the chick who's smuggling 2 silicone midgets in her bikini top and let the 10-month-old drool and piss himself, okay? I want stage parents of 7-year-old figure skaters, gymnasts, and beauty pageant contestants who push their little Jean Benets just so her lazier-than-shit parents can retire by 40 to go kill themselves, all right? Here's an idea. Let's let little kids be kids and play with their toys, dolls, and with each other without whoring up the makeup to Jedi mind trick some child porn collecting judge into giving them a look how precious I am trophy. I want, get the hell off the stage already. I want women in music videos to be the same age as the musicians. I'm guessing if Gene Simmons and Steven Tyler weren't multi-trillionaire musicians, they wouldn't be surrounded by perfect 10 bikini-clad babes who are a third their age. To me, it's just idiotic to comprehend these aging rock stars who have sequin banana holders older than the groupies who are spread eagle in their lap. It's time to get a clue, fellas. Get the old broad from Titanic in a thong and a wet t-shirt sprawled in a cage, and I'll buy your CD for myself and 40 of my friends, okay? I want athletes who hold out and refuse to play sports because $20 million a year isn't enough to get their prima donna asses kicked out of sports, never to return. Just remember, athletes who think you're getting hosed by your owner, there's a new drive-thru opening at The King where you can make a cool $8 an hour and you get to deal with drunk high baboons on a Friday night after the bar closes. Yeah, I didn't think so. Now get your ass back on the roster. I think you can survive on $13 million this season. I want to be connected directly to a human when I'm calling a company to complain about something. Exactly. I'm sick of pressing 40 buttons only to be put on hold for another 20 minutes and then eventually cut off by Sanji, the towel head who's supposedly in the United States, but in the background I could hear, ah, la, 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 before the gunfire and the sounds of someone choking on their own blood like a first date who didn't know the seed was coming. And while I'm... And while I'm at it, I'm tired of pressing 1 for Spanish and 2 for English. What country am I in? I want Christmas advertisements to start on Black Friday, not in September. I get kind of irritated listening to Grandma got run over by a reindeer as I'm sitting in a bathtub of ice water as Indian summer is making me sweat more than Kobe Bryant driving through Eagle, Colorado. I want more than 2 post office employees to wait on these 60 people in line the Friday before a holiday weekend. Amen. I love standing in line like a dope, resembling a cow on his way to slaughter. My suggestion, as for the illegal who's holding all of us up because he doesn't speak or understand a word of English as he's trying to pay for his box that he's shipping to Chihuahua, Mexico with a pocket full of pesos, we need to go the Arizona route and kick his fence-climbing ass out the door so the rest of us can get on with our lives, okay? I want the bullet holes to come out of my wall after that one. I want people to quit getting angel wings tattooed on their back. I'm sure God is slapping his forehead in disgust as he's watching one of his angels smoking pot, drinking cheap hooch, and fucking random bar guys without rubbers every weekend. So if you think that tattooed angel wings will eventually be your ticket to heaven, yeah, I'd go ahead and get that 666 tattooed on the back of your neck because hell awaits you with open arms, okay? I want... Flow like that one. Awesome. I want people to quit building themselves into something they're not. I know a hoochie who works at a mall kiosk who thinks she's better than everyone as she claims to be some supermodel. Now, I don't want to burst your bubble, Kate Moss, but you hand out coupons all day for minimum wage. I don't think Calvin Klein has you on speed dial, okay? I want the right to dot a panhandler in the eye if they call me a prick because I didn't give him any of my hard-earned coin. For the record... Wow. Holy cow. For the record, according to the Internal Revenue Service, I once worked a job where I made so little money I was considered poverty level. It was reassuring to know that a 10-year-old coke mule in Flint, Michigan made more than I did. So go eat your own shit and piss on yourself to stay warm, you begging bastards. And just to piggyback the hobo theme, I want panhandlers who drag their kids out with them to play on people's sympathy to be taken to the nearest cornfield and shot in their fucking head. One person got that. And one more for the bums. I want panhandlers to quit waving to me from street corners and on off-ramps. Yeah. Exactly. Look, just hold your 25 cents helps, God bless cardboard sign and concentrate on looking like the dried up piece of shit that's about to blow away in the wind. Do not wave to me. I'm not your long-lost buddy picking you up from the airport, okay? And if you insist on waving to passing motorists to get sympathy, I'm going to press my fruit bowl against the glass and see how you like it. I want women who work in fast food restaurants to look like the ones they show on the television commercials. According to Taco Bell ads, they employ nothing but hot white model types. But every time I go in to order my bean burritos, I get Maria, the hunchback of Notre Dame with more facial hair than Robin Williams stuck on a deserted island. I never know to pay for my grub or buy a circus ticket. Hell, Gidget, Taco Bell's talking Chihuahua, God rest her soul, was better looking than the most of the gimps employed at this hole. I want people to quit insulting my intelligence. Yeah, good luck with that, I know. I love baseball players who insist they didn't know the needle dangling from their ass was loaded with steroids, murderers who claim the dead body was already dead when they arrived on the scene, criminals who claim that it wasn't him who robbed the liquor store even though the security camera caught him in 6 different angles. How stupid do you think I am? I was born in the morning, but not this morning, okay? Here's an idea. If anyone out there is caught doing something stupid, admit it, face the penalty, apologize for it, and move on. Just don't try to get one over on me. In fact, go sell stupid somewhere else because I'm not a naive airhead like Jessica Simpson sucking down whippets. And finally, I want people to quit goo-gooing total strangers' kids. This irritates the hell out of me. I'm standing at the line at the post office because there's only 2 windows open, and some pig in front of me is using my body to peekaboo, peekaboo, with a total stranger's baby. As everyone laughs and thinks this is just so cute, I just want to throw a Darren McCarty elbow and clock this stinky, pathetic sweat farmer. Oh, I see how it works. We ridicule and make the creepy guy in the trench coat who watches the children play at the ball pit at Chuck E. Cheese register his name to the sex offender's office. But it's okay for some fat sweat hog to stick her mug in the face of infants she doesn't know. And note to soccer moms who insist on bringing your trophies, kids with you. If you catch some dried up, clock-ticking wannabe mother as she sticks her doughy grill inside your infant stroller, you have my permission to blast a canister of pepper spray on these nags. And since you have my permission, that's all you need. That's my take, but then again, what the hell do I know? Yeah. Tonight, we are going out to Herman's Hideaway, where our feature band of the night, our old buddy John Bullock, who used to play in the band Rogue, has a new band. It's called Broken Parts. We are going out to Herman's Hideaway and check out Broken Parts when we come back. My scheduled guest for tonight had to fly out. He was part of 104.3 The Fan. He had a sports engagement he had to get to last night. So we'll reset Brandon Crystal up for another time. So we're going to bring Colorado's most controversial comedian, Robert Mateer, up. But until then, let's go out to Herman's Hideaway and check out Broken Parts. We'll be right back with Robert Mateer. Yeah.
You were right. You wore a different face until your mother died. On the stand next to the bed, Holy Bible there, and this is what it said. Where there's darkness in this world you can't hide. Every sin you tried to live and every lie you tried to give your fellow man.
cool. Broken Parts. You're going to hear a lot from these guys, I guarantee you.
No, you're not.
Okay. Before I get to Robert Mateer, like I said, I had an originally booked guest for tonight, Brandon Crystal. He works for 104.3 The Fan. He got called away on a sports gig that happens in the business, so he's rescheduled. So we're going to bring Robert Mateer up. But before we do, I'm going to bring Amanda back up because I had people telling me she didn't spin. So come on up. Look at it. There we go. All right.
Right here?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh. No problem. Thank you.
Amanda, here's a CD for you. Here's my comedy CD.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to predict your future.
Okay.
I do that. Are you ready?
Sure.
This is very unique. You ready?
Yep.
You can get your period in a week. So.
You're
1 week. 1 week she'll get her period. 1 week. Hey, means she's not pregnant. That's a good thing. Give her a break.
Okay, so
I did that one time. I was working at the old spaghetti factory, and I was busting tables, and a couple of the Hooters girls came in. They're like the second to last table there. So they got up and left, and I smelled one of their chairs, and one of the other guys, the busboy, he was just laughing his ass off. He thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
Anyway, I forget what we were going to talk about. Anyway, so how have you been? You were on a few weeks ago.
I've been doing nothing since then, yeah.
So you said that was your last copy of your CD, huh?
Yeah, for now. I got to print more of them, yeah.
Well, good. I tried to put it on eBay for you, and I couldn't sell one for you.
Yeah.
I tried.
Let's talk about Barry Fay.
Yeah, how about Barry Fay coming in?
By the way, this is the greatest band of all time right here.
Really? Wow.
Now, Barry Fay, what a legend. The guy is,
yeah.
I've got to buy his book. I was hoping he'd bring copies of his book, because I would have bought one tonight, or last week I would have bought one. But only thing I disagree with is the Beatles. They were the greatest boy band of all time. The boy band. Because they had to bring in Clapton to do some of their songs. An actual band does it all, themselves. So I think, yeah, they're the greatest boy band of all time. I think Zeppelin's probably the greatest. Zeppelin or the Stones are probably the greatest band.
The rock and roll band of all
yeah,
time?
Greatest band in general.
There you go. Yeah, I can't argue there.
And I agree with you. I think Guns N' Roses, they would have,
Oh.
if they were all strung out on heroin,
Oh
and
my
of course,
God.
if Axl Rose was the biggest prick walking this earth, they probably would have been.
Oh, absolutely. I stick by it. I've said that for years on this show. They would have been the biggest band of all time.
And I actually read Slash's biography here last year, and he's got a pacemaker. And for him to even be alive right now is amazing.
It's incredible.
They did heroin just constantly. He told a story in his book about he did some heroin. They sent him off to one of the Caribbean islands to try and cool down. And he's doing heroin, and all these monkeys or something start coming out of the ceiling and climbing all over him, and they start chasing him. It's like he runs out of the hotel naked because he thinks these things are chasing him. He jumps through a plain glass window. I mean, the stories are just unbelievable.
That's like the Motley Crue book, Dirt. I mean, some of the stories that are in there from Nikki Sixx, Odia, and all these guys.
Nikki Sixx OD'd in Slash's apartment.
Yeah.
When he died, which I didn't know.
Yeah, he died. They found him dead. He was blue when he was dead, and he tells the story all the time where he was his. I know we're looking at her walking out the door. Where he was when he was died, and he said his body floated over the top. He was looking at his own dead body, and that's when they revived him. He said it was the creepiest thing he had ever experienced.
My girl couldn't be here tonight because last night we had to go get an abortion.
Oh God.
Well, she was 36 weeks along, so I was hoping it wasn't too late. So I had to bring a plunger and stuff, and
He doesn't mean it.
Oh, well, yeah, exactly. I'm gay. I wasn't planning on doing this. Oh, I guess you're supposed to have a trainer on, right?
Yeah, she left too. She didn't want to do it after all. She got cold feet.
So I go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week. I go to Bally. And I have a couple of complaints about going to the gym and working out. Number one, please don't There's people now, there's big craze now at the gyms. People wiping, sanitizing the machines before they get on them. Don't wipe down the machine like Freddie Mercury just bled all over it, for Christ's sakes. If you're that paranoid that you're going to catch something uncurable, go buy a treadmill and stay home. Go jog around the block at your house. I can't stand that. There's people that practically boil the machine before they get on it. It's like, what do you think the person before you did there? Did they just finger their own assholes and like rub it all over the machine or what? I've seen people wipe off the machine for like 5 minutes, then get on it for like a minute and get off it and leave. And number two, all you rich white guys, or all you older white guys, your work life does not translate over to your gym life. So you might be the high dick swinging second shift manager at Arby's and everybody kisses your ass like you're the guy that owns the baby donkey at the petting zoo. But guess what? At the gym, you're a nobody. So don't stand in front of me and roll your eyes because I'm on your next machine. You have somewhere you have to be. I'm not going to get up and go stand in the corner and let you finish. I can't stand that too. What else do you want to talk about?
What about you talking about the pay phones that are, or the drinking fountains that are really low?
Like this, yeah, like this high. It's like, am I supposed to wash my asshole or get a drink? I mean, this is a bidet? Yeah, Cold Stone on my CD there.
Cold Stone, yeah.
Cold Stone. Literally, the drinking fountain is
It's this high. You have to get on your knees to drink from this fountain.
And the payphone at my gym, which is no longer there because everybody has a cell phone, the payphone was about this high. I'm thinking, should I take out my junk and start mashing against the numbers? I mean, what is that for? And you can't wait to quench your thirst. Who has to get a drink of water at Cold Stone? You can't wait till you're at home or at a bar or what else?
What do you want? Things I want.
Oh, about Barry Fay.
Barry, yeah, back to Barry.
I'm a big Sheryl Crow fan. So Sheryl Crow is coming to Red Rocks. Tickets are anywhere from like $75 to $100 each. And then if you want to meet Sheryl Crow, a meet and greet is $375 a person. So you figure if you and someone goes with the backstage passes and the tickets, if you buy a shirt, get a couple drinks, you're looking like a $1,000 night. For $375, I want Sheryl Crow to lick my nutsack. Am I right? Should I be allowed to like spoo in her eyes for that much money? I mean, $375, I can get almost a high-class hooker for that much. You know, one with almost all of her teeth. I mean, but a lot of the bands do that.
How about Lady Gaga? $175 a ticket without a meet and greet.
She sold out like that. Pepsi Center.
That's so wrong.
You know, like
That's
Michael
so sick.
Bublé, Lady Gaga. These guys are selling out.
Oh, that's so wrong.
I kind of like Lady Gaga. I like a couple of her songs.
We're not going to hold that against you.
I mean, she dresses kind of weird. Yeah, obviously the attention factor. You know, if she would have just been dressed normally, no one would probably pay much attention to her. But since she dresses like a turd sometimes.
But don't you think that the product, or it's in the product? You don't have to go to the extremes to get attention.
One thing that I notice about the music these days, remember back in the day, the cover of a CD, like the cover of my CDs are always extremely original. But the covers of CDs, it's always like the musician on there. You got Beyonce just looking at you, and you got Britney Spears, you know, looking all sexy, and you got Keisha just looking just nice and sexy for you. What happened to actually coming up with an original CD cover?
Yeah.
And now it's just, I just put a picture of us on the front, it'll be fine. So there's a lot of that originality is gone. Mm-hmm. And like you said, yeah, there's like one good song on a CD, if that.
If that.
But see, the record industry's rope, like they did the Love 45, they kind of rope these guys in. There's a lot of these contracts they sign. If they don't sell a certain amount of CDs, they got to pay back the record company.
And also, they only get like a cent per CD sold. All their money is in merchandising and touring.
Well, you got to pre-negotiate that. If you're stupid enough to take a penny per CD, you deserve to go down the dumps. But there's so much. It's just like everything else. There's all a business now. Mm. And there's so much business involved. And
it's all corporate.
They don't care about the musicians. Yeah, but what I do is I go online and just download the songs for $1 each. Because I know that the Keisha CD is going to have one good song on it. So I'm not going to spend $12 or $15 or $17. The Lady Gaga, I got 2 Lady Gaga songs. I paid $1 each for them. That's the way to go.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it helps them or not, you know. But whatever, I don't care. Now Slash's new CD is really good.
I heard.
He plays with a bunch of different singers. This guy is one of the top 5 guitar players in the country.
Oh,
now.
he's
He's
very
gotta
talented.
be. But it's a great CD. The song on there, which your girl will appreciate, called "Saints Are Sinners Too." A saint is a sinner too, which is an amazing, like, acoustic song. And the first song, I think it's called "Starlight." It's really good. I recommend it. At least download. Go online, download those 2 songs.
Another good CD I recommend picking up is Black Label Society, "Shot to Hell." That's their newest release. Good disc.
Ozzy's got a new CD, but without Zakk Wylde,
Well, that was Zakk Wylde.
he's very average.
He's nothing. They got their own show going back there. Hey, don't mind us. Zakk Wylde. There you go. We got a Zakk Wylde fan. Who here knows who Black Label Society is? Just applaud. 2. 2 band guys. No, Black Label. That's what's wrong. Right there, that is what's wrong with music. One of the best bands ever. Actually, here, hold on. By way of applause, who knows who Dream Theater is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what's wrong with music. These incredible musicians are getting no airplay. They're getting no exposure.
But
That's what's
it's
wrong.
all eye candy now.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah, that's why Britney Spears isn't on TV hardly anymore, because she's a pig. But look how Rihanna got famous. She got famous by getting her ass beat.
Yeah.
How many people knew who Rihanna was before Chris Brown beat the crap out of her?
Who knew who Chris Brown was before he beat the crap out of her?
I mean,
it's
what a way to make your way to make your way to the top. You know, it's like, wow, I usually have to blow people to make it to the top. Just take a good punch once in a while, and bam, we're there. And actually, I like one of Rihanna's songs. It's called "Umbrella," which I like. I got that on my MP3 player. You know, so I like a lot of stuff, actually. I don't know why the hip-hop songs are suddenly drawing me in now. Probably because I do parodies of them.
See, I can't stand it. I tried. I gave it a chance. You know, everybody's like, "You're so hard on rap, hip hop. Give it a shot." Okay, fine. So I
don't like
to,
rap.
I listen to, like, what is it? Kanye West is unlistenable. What's the other one? Little John, unlistenable. Lil Wayne, I'd rather.
What does he call his penis?
Little Wayne's Wayne, I guess. It's unlistenable.
He always black, so that's Big Wayne. Yeah.
It's unlistenable. I tried. I gave it a shot, folks. I can't.
Yeah, I don't like Lady.
It's awful.
But I like some hip hop.
Lady Gaga, if I hear that Bad Romance song one more time, I swear to you, I'm going to go postal. It's unlistenable. Unlistenable. Things you want. What do you want? You heard mine. What are some of the things you want?
I want world peace.
What are you, Miss America now?
Miss Universe? That was the last week, Miss America, right?
Somebody dragged her. Christy, who was here earlier, did something about she said something stupid. Do you remember what it was, hon?
She ragged on her?
Ragged on her about something. She did something stupid. She said something stupid. She what?
Or she tripped down the stairs or something last week?
No, Chrissy was upset because she got disqualified, or somebody got disqualified because she had danced around on a stripper pole or something like
Yeah, in Detroit.
that with a bunch of girlfriends, fully clothed. She's like, that's retarded. These people are parading around in bikinis.
So she got disqualified from the Miss Universe
She
pageant?
didn't get disqualified, she won.
Somebody got, who got disqualified?
That was last year, the girl.
Yeah,
She was
they
dancing on a
found
pole?
They found pictures of
This
her and her
year's
girlfriend.
winner did a radio contest in Detroit. She was dancing around a pole to win money, and I guess she won, and the pictures came out. But I don't think she's been disqualified or she's been fired or anything. You know,
I was gonna say you had
more pictures on in the pole dance than she did in the contest in the pageant.
She what?
She had more clothes on the stripper pole than she did in the pageant.
See what's wrong with that? I mean, what's wrong with us?
Yeah, make
what's wrong
money.
with society. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, who was it? The swimmer, Michael Phelps, got caught smoking out of a bong. What happens with him? Nothing. This chick goes and dances on a pole. She gets crucified. What the hell is it? This?
She can dance on my pole anytime. It's not really a pole though. It's kind of actually like that actually, but you know, you get the idea.
She's over here. Wow. So what else do you want? We got a couple minutes. What else do you want?
I don't know what I want. I guess a steady job would be nice. I've been job hopping for the past year.
Are you out of work again?
Yeah, as of tomorrow.
Oh, for God's sakes.
That was my choice. The place I'm working at is just terrible. I mean, it's just an abortion of a place. You know, safety violations. They're making you do stuff that's, you know, God, I gotta blow who to keep my $8 an hour job? Yeah. So it's just, there's just, I'm in manufacturing. There's just nothing out there. It's all gone overseas.
Yeah. Well, I'm in sales. I do a sales gig. and-
Thank you, George W.
Yeah. W.
There's absolutely no manufacturing jobs in this country at all.
Yeah.
Absolutely none. So, yeah, so a job would be nice. I don't know. I may wake up with a 12-inch penis in my ass. What can I tell you, Jason? I don't know what I
How about-
want. Why say what you want when 98% of it's unattainable anyway? Why say what I want?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I want a
sure.
threesome with Angelina Jolie and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, cool. Anything else you want to get out? We're a little bit short of time, but anything else you want to say before we head back out to Herman's Hideaway?
I enjoyed Barry Fay.
Very good guest. Very good guest.
what a
Live and love it.
Oh, you can't even, I can't even, the guy has met and done absolutely everything.
Oh, yeah.
Like, 'cause I mentioned to him that I read his Wikipedia page, which is a travesty because it's like 2 paragraphs long.
Yeah.
But yeah, he saved the Colorado Symphony. He saved the Paramount Theater.
He brought baseball into town, which nobody talks about. We were going to talk about that, but
He basically got Red Rocks going. I mean, the guy is. We all don't realize how much we owe this guy. I mean,
he's a living legend.
Oh, yeah.
And it was, I'd say, that was probably the best interview I've ever had.
actually, he's basically the reason why U2 is so big because he
Yeah.
got U2 in the
Oh,
Red
yeah.
Rocks when they filmed Sunday Bloody Sunday,
Yeah.
which basically got their career going. You know?
Well, the first band he promoted, Led Zeppelin. Led freaking Zeppelin. You gotta be kidding me.
And actually, Mike wanted to be here because Mike's a huge Tommy Bolin fan. And I guess he managed Tommy Bolin
Yeah.
for a while. There's a big controversy on how Tommy Bolin died, and yeah, I mean, it's just I gotta go buy the guy's book. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's just
Well, like I said, and those of you watching at home, he came in here and he said he's going to come back because we didn't even scratch the surface. We were going to. I talked to him a couple days ago about what we were going to talk about, and we didn't even scratch the surface because we got.
you can do 10 shows,
I could do
hour long on
I
him.
could do 10 straight hours with Barry Fay and
not even
still
cover,
not cover. it.
cover a quarter what he probably would have
No.
done. Yeah.
He was just absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to have him back. So, well, cool. I'm choked up. Give it up for Colorado's most controversial comedian. Robert's here. He'll hang with us. Let's take you back out to Herman's Hideaway, where Broken Parts is playing live. When we come back, we'll wrap it up with Robert Mateer with some captions. We'll be right back. Okay. Anything you want to shout out before we get into some captions? Anything else you want to say?
My friend, Pastor Jester, wants to do his first ever in public appearance on your show.
Okay.
Because he's got some songs and some raunchy comedy. He might even sodomize a boy while he's here. That's still in the works, so I don't want to spoil anything.
So how does someone get a hold of Pastor Jester?
I'm his manager. He can talk to me.
Okay.
Sure.
Facebook, Pastor Jester.
He's on there. Yeah.
Go to-
If you want to go to, he doesn't really put much on there, but he's kind of has a life. But
So there you go, Pastor Jester at Facebook, right?
doing his hit parodies. I can tell. Look at they're all so excited
The
about
excited
it.
in the excitement in the
You
crowd.
have to throw away all these chairs now because they're all so excited.
They're all wet. All right. Captions. If you have a caption, send them to captions.conezone@gmail.com. And if I read your caption on the air, I will send you out, where is it? One of my CDs, open 24/7, and I'll sign it for you and everything. So get them in.
You promise?
Swear. My first headline Dick. My first headline reads, from the Irony File, Jim Kellogg, a vice president with the Colorado Rockies, helps prepare meals for the Denver rescue mission. Afterwards, Jim drove home in his brand new Escalade to his $2 million house where his maid had prime rib waiting for him upon his return. All right, you're going to have to get a tight shot here or there, Mr. Pryor. Tight shot. Tight shot. On this one. There we go. Every time. It's teat. Every time Steve forgets to take his girlfriend to a warm climate while on vacation, he has to visit his optometrist.
God. It's like a balloon you'll blow the way up, like that.
Yeah, what the clowns use.
That is absolutely disgusting.
And for him to say that, that's saying something.
Her kid doesn't have a gag reflex, I bet, at all.
Welcome to the dating game, live from Commerce City, Colorado. Bring out the next three lovely bachelorettes. That would have probably been funnier if I didn't jack it up. All right. Probably not. Probably not. You're right.
Funny ones now.
All right. See if this one's a lot better. The principal told 6th grade teacher Geraldo Aguirre to take his class to a field trip to Chuck E. Cheese. Geraldo thought the principal said to take his class on a field trip to see Chelsea's Chi-Cheese. Okay, all right. Oh, there you go, there we go. That's good, that's good. Mia misunderstood me when I told her to go to Colfax and take a snake in her mouth. Yeah, there we go. Where am I at? What picture am I on? Arizona officials started to get annoyed as they waited for 8 hours for the hotel's below minimum wage kitchen staff to bring them food and drinks at the rally to keep illegal Mexicans out of their state. Because most kitchen staff are Mexicans and they want to keep them out of their state.
Maybe it was backwards.
Was it backwards? Okay. Motorist Cindy Anderson doesn't care about the school zone posted speed limit. The new episode of American Idol starts in 10 minutes.
Did you hear about this show?
What show?
American Idol is go from being a 30 million viewer show a week to off the air like in 2 years.
Really?
Because Simon Cowell's quitting. I've
He's a dick.
I've never
anyway.
seen a minute of the show, but
I haven't either, but who cares about Simon Cowell? Tiger Woods, our buddy. Tiger Woods seeks out the best angle to look up women's skirts while on the 18th hole at Augusta.
That was a funny
right, there we go. That's good. We can always blast Tiger Woods for a joke, right? And finally, 5 bums died earlier this week in a 3-cart pileup under the Spear Viaduct. Go out strong. That's what I like to see. That's perfect. Tonight, I want to thank Amanda McLean, who had to leave a little bit ago, but I want to thank Amanda McLean. I want to thank Broken Parts at Herman's Hideaway. These guys are absolutely phenomenal. And I want to thank Robert Mateer for doing this on short notice. Give it up for Robert Mateer. We'll see you next week.
Can you tell me just one thing? How it was we got through this so easy. Just one reason why it is that I still sing. We grew up on stage and showed them all our feelings. Good night, Caroline, I hope that you sleep well. So stay right here with me. Good night, Caroline, I hope that you sleep well. We all know you did your best. If I leave tonight, I'd leave among the best. 'Cause you have left me somewhere in between. I can't finish that song without singing something about all the members of Carolyn's mother in here too. And that's who that song's about.